So hi everyone. Today I'm having a Sachin with me. Sachin Devre is from Pune and he's working in one of the MNC organization as of now. So this session is basically started for the best software testing beginners who wants to make their career in software testing as a future point of view. So this video will do it for the mock interview where I'm going to ask some questions related to the software testing, and based on that, Sachin will revert on it. So those who wants to start their journey in software testing, this will be very helpful for them to get the real life questions, which type of questions they can face with the interviewer is this session you will get to know. So yeah, Sachin, so could you please explain me about yourself or brief me about yourself?
Good afternoon, sir. My
Very
name is
welcome.
Sachin Bhausaheb Devre. I am basically from Nasik, Maharashtra. I have
Okay.
completed my graduation with first class from information technology. I have completed my diploma with first class from computer technology. I have also done a diploma in software testing from Institute of Profound Ethics, Pune. My family background, we are five people in my family. My father is a farmer. My mother is a housewife. I have one elder sibling. My brother is a businessman. My strength are I am a self-motivated, disciplined person and helping hands to others. Uh, my short-term goal is get a achieve job for reputed company like you are, and long-term goal is get a achieve good position for this company, that company. My hobbies are playing cricket, watching cricket match, traveling. That's all about me.
Thank you for the brief introduction, Sachin. So first of all, don't call me sir. You can take my name while speaking. So call me as a Deepak only. Fine?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. So first question related to the software testing. So as I said, you have done software testing course. So what all components they have taught you in your course training duration?
Mm, I would test the all type of testing performed with all type of testing performed for testing a software, unit testing, integration testing, um, system testing, exception testing, all type of testing learning for this institute.
Okay. So have they introduced about any test management tool or defect management tool, and which tool?
Mm, Actually, sir, the defect management Bugzilla are used for defect
Okay.
management, which is only with theoretically no sir.
Theoretical knowledge. Okay. So have you not explored it from the internet? Because Bugzilla, you can find it of the trial version where you can use it for your own point of view, or any other tool, defect management tool.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you don't know about it, you can go to the Google and Google it. You will find it out. Few days trial version of Bugzilla or any other tool like Mantis, you will find it out for the trial version, or Jira. You can get it for the your own, or even on the other defect management tool where you can hands on it. So post log in into that defect management tool, you will get to know how to raise the defect and which all attributes will be there, what all fields will be included. So this will help you to understand how we are using the defect management tool. Okay, cool. So what does it mean by regression testing?
Regression testing is used to test the unchanged part of a code is properly working or not.
Okay.
For example, if any application developed, there are few function, new file, save file, then add a new function, edit function, then check previous function is properly working or not.
This mean we are not checking the current functionality, we are only doing for the previous or past functionality, testing, or we are including each and everything.
Uh,
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
No, sir. Only check the previous functionality is properly working or.
Okay. So when we receive any build, let's say if I am giving you a build to test it, what will be your first action? What you will do first?
To check the unit testing for all components,
Okay.
then build do then two or more component are built and check the integration testing. Then is the system testing to check the all component of system is properly working or not. Then check the user acceptance testing to check the user point of the system is properly user requirement.
Okay. So in any organizations, user acceptance testing is a part of only the QA team, or there's a different team who is doing this user acceptance testing, or only one team is doing user acceptance testing. How is the flow? Do you know about it?
No, sir.
Okay. What is it in my defect life cycle, bug life cycle?
In defect life cycle, first is new. If a tester found the defect first time and log of first time, then the status is new. Uh, then next step is if team leader review the defect, is defect is genius, then change the status is assigned. Then then develop leader of developer review the defect. If a defect is already logged by another tester, then the status is duplicate and immediately close. Then is deeper step. Deeper step, if a developer is agree to resolve the next release of stakeholder, then the status is deeper. Valid next step is valid defect is assigned to the development fix. Next step is fix. When a developer is taken necessary action to code changes and verify the code changes is properly working or not, then the status is fixed. Then testing phase. If a tester check the retesting phase, if a tester check the is this properly working or not, if it is properly working, then the status is closed. Otherwise, it's reassigned.
Okay. So let's say if that defect is deferred and development or team or the business team wants to move without that defect. So in terms of testing point of view, what will do it?
Mm, Actually, I am conveyed to the team leader this is defect.
Okay. Right. This is the right point where we can convey to the team leader. He is going to take the business approval. If that defect is fine for them, then they are moving ahead with the production. Yeah. So when we are finding any defects and how we are deciding priority and severity of that defect.
Severity is decide on what impact of severity is defined at what the impact of functionality of a application. Then priority is decide on how the urgently to resolve for this bug.
Okay. Resolve that defect. Okay. Fine. Do you know about the monkey testing?
Yes, sir. Monkey testing is the this testing do not have any planning. Random test for the system. This testing do not generate any report for testing.
Okay. Any example of it? Let's say I'm giving a WhatsApp application to test you. So how you will perform the monkey testing on this application?
To check the functionality of system properly working or not, to check send message system, receive message system, the DP profile picture is properly working or not. This monkey testing do not have any planning, randomly test any functionality for.
Okay. Good. So you know about the test cases, right? So what is the
Yes,
difference
sir.
between test case and test scenario?
test case is verify the functionality of a system, and it test scenario means test case is verify the multiple functionality of system. Test scenario is verify the uh, one module of system. Means test case means verify the login functionality is a test scenario. Test case means verify the username, password, verify the wrong username, correct password.
So in generic, whenever we are calling the test scenario, is basically a generic statement where we are giving the statements to verify that scenarios. And when we are talking about the test cases, the detailed steps where we are doing the testing
Details
actually.
test.
So in one test scenario, there would be a multiple test cases. So let's say if we are verifying the login
Multiple
page,
cases.
yes, so that will contains multiple test cases. Fine. Test cases are
Multiple.
more detailed steps.
Yes, yes,
A test scenario is a generic statement where
yes,
we are
yes.
giving the verification point of view. Okay. What does it mean by verification
Yes.
and validation?
Verification means is used to examine the work product, and validation means executing the executing the work application.
Okay.
Verification means find the defect in document, and validation means find the defect in application. In verification phase, defect is known, but validation phase, defect is not known. Verification is static process. Validation is dynamic process. Verification is uh, build a product right, and validation means build a right product.
Okay. Any example of it?
Verification is peer review, inspection, and validation means uh, type of testing, unit testing, integration testing. System testing.
Can you please explain with one example here by using any example?
Verification check the document for any system in verification page. Check the document. Check the document for build application is deploy in user requirement view. In uh, validation phase, this software is properly working on.
Yes. Same thing I was expecting in example. Do you know any example or using an example you can explain it?
For login module, sir, for login module, in verification phase, this module is properly created for user requirement view, and in validation phase, to test the application is properly working or not, if username and password is correctly working or not, if only register user for accepted.
Tell me negative scenarios for text box. Text box. If I want to verify a text box is perfect or not. Let's say text box contain or accept only phone number. So how you will verify uh, negative cases for phone number text box?
Mm, if allow only 10 digit for this number,
Okay.
and then if starting with code plus 91 for India,
Okay. If it is allowing only for 10 digits, so
then
it
less
should not
number.
accept the nine one code, or there will be another field plus 91 code.
If you select the plus 91 for
Okay.
India code,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. From the drop down, if we
then
have.
enter
Yes,
then
please go ahead.
enter the mobile number. Only 10
Okay.
digit number are allowed. Then small number or not less than 10 digit number not allowed.
Okay. Anything else?
Only numbers are allowed for only numbers are allowed for text box.
Okay, perfect. Yes. So here, in while writing the test cases, which all fields we are including?
First is test case objective. Uh, define the functionality of to check the application. Then prerequisite, the condition to be met before task before test the application. Uh, then is step the for step write the step to um, perform the step for to test the application. Then is expected output. Describe how the application respond after performing the test. Actual output. Then performing a test, the output is displayed. Then this is the actual output. Then status means if actual and expected output is matched, then the status is passed. Otherwise, status is fail.
Okay. So if I'm giving you an application, are you able to write the cases for that? Test cases for that?
Yes,
Yeah. So
yes,
let's consider Facebook and write down only 10 cases, 10 critical cases for Facebook application.
first I want to test the link of Facebook. This is
Mhm.
valid or not. Then enter the correct username and correct password. Then it is a only correct username and correct password accepted. Then login button is properly working or not. Then if write wrong username and wrong password, then display the error is properly or not. Then after logging the Facebook, uh, uh, then only correct profile is opening or not. Uh, correct profile is opening or not. If you send a message for another person, this is correctly sending or not. Mm,
Okay. Anything else?
mm,
Profile picture, about post, about timelines, about story.
yes, yes, a time storage is properly working or not. Story is view or not. Then like function is properly working or not. Then comment functionality is properly working or not. Notification if any post is properly working or not.
Okay. Fine. So while doing testing, which all critical paths we are following, like test methodologies, which are test methodology we are having or testing team is following. Don't know. Do you know Agile?
No,
Do you know
yes,
Agile
sir, I know.
methodology? Agile is one of the part of test
Yes,
methodology.
sir, I know.
Yeah. What do you know
Yes, right,
in
sir. Yes,
Agile?
sir. Agile, Agile is incremental process. Is your application breakdown into many units. Then it is used to rapid delivery of software. Different cross-functional team work together. Then rapid delivery of software.
Okay, good. So let's say if I am assuming that defect is valid and development in team is saying this
Yes.
is not a defect, then what will be your action?
Mm, Actually, sir, at that time I have discussed to the team leader. Then actually performing the steps and display the output that time.
Okay, good. So yes, I'm done for
Then
the
this is
interview
not
point of view. Yeah, interview point of view. Do you have any question from your side? Specific question regarding roles, responsibilities?
So what is the responsibility of software test?
No, no, no. Okay. The responsibility of software tester is basically totally dependent on the position to position. So as per you, you are junior tester, you are going to be on the testing team where you will get assigned some of the test cases will be assigned by the team lead. And based on that, based on their guidance, you will execute test cases. But if you're working in any startups, they are definitely expecting to write the test cases as well. So you have to write the test cases and execute on your steps. So these are the responsibility. In terms of organizations, if you are going for any organizations or hiring point of view, so basically this is the mock interview where we are checking the candidates software testing related knowledge, but you will also get some questions related to the salary. You will also get some questions related to your family background as well. So on the that point of view, do you have any questions or what will be your salary expectation, something like that? So strategically, when you are
What is the
yeah, strategically when you are appearing for interview, might be they will ask about the salary expectations. What will be your salary expectation?
my salary expectation is 2.5 to 3 lakhs.
2.5 to 3 lakhs. Okay, so that's cool. Then they are
Yes,
coming down to the your joining part, how soon you will join it. So these are all the basics question they are asking on the by the any organizations or your education detail also they are covering it here. But when you're answering the salary expectations, first check the company profile. First, how much they are capable to pay you. Second thing, if you are expecting 3 lakhs, then always say 3 to 3.5 because HR team will definitely
yes,
negotiate you in terms of salary. If you are
yes,
giving
sir.
is this range systems, they will definitely ask you again
Yes,
3 or 3.5. Always take with the higher number. So let's say 3.5.
yes,
And
sir. Yes,
you can also ask on the interview point of view, what is your company background if you don't know about it? How much team members they are having in the software testing? So this will clear it out with how many team members or colleagues you are going to work in any specific project. Which type of projects they are having, you can also ask it. These are the doubts clearing questions where that should be arise in your mind because at the same time,
yes, sir.
interviewer is doing the verification on your knowledge. You can also do the some basics doubt clearing with them as well. Then project detail they will definitely not share with you, but you can ask the location as well. In which location you are working? Is it from the remote location or is it from the their own premises location? Then the role point of view, how many members they will work with you, and the coming down to the feedback about your interview. You have started very nicely, but when you're introducing about yourself, always keep in the shorter notes. So you can start with your name, then your education background. If you are having any trainings or certification, you can also tell it. Don't directly say about your family background, right? Just keep in mind. So family
Okay, yes,
background will be not required. If interviewer is interested about your family background, he or she will ask with you. So in self-introduction, introduce about yourself, about your education, about your strength, which you have did it nicely. Uh, what do you want to become? What you want to achieve? You have covered it, but don't tell about your family background. Second, when you are
yes,
answering,
sir. Yes,
when you are answering, you have covered nicely almost all the questions. So you have good knowledge of software testing, but try to always include some examples. So while giving the example, you can consider different example. Let's say first time you have given for the login, second time you can give some other example. This will give you more weightage to your answer, and interview will be more satisfied with you, right? Then uh,
Okay, sir.
try to learn some of the defect management tool as well, or test case management tool as well. When you will Google it, you will find that as many of the tools are on trial period basis. So you can install it, or either you can create the cloud-based login credential and use it. Here, you will get to know practical example of it. So when you will
Okay.
deploy it directly into their premises, you will have some idea how to raise this effect, which all options you are getting while raising the defects. So these will help you understand more on practical point of view, because your institute has not taught you, right? So theory knowledge is not at all enough when you are going directly into their premises. Definitely, they will train you some of the defect management tool. But if you know, or if you already know some of the tools, which will be more helpful for you, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect. I am done from my side. Do you have any other question? Otherwise, we can close it.
No, sir.
Okay. Thanks a lot for giving your time
No
and
question.
appearing for the mock
Welcome,
interview.
sir.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, sir. No problem.
Yeah. So thanks again for upgrading and giving the time for this interview. I will definitely wish you best of luck for your future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.